Time for the headlines of the latest news of the day. According to the latest bulletins...
How are the sandwiches coming, Mom?
Almost ready. They're so easy to do, even your dad can put them together and do a dandy broiling job on them.
Dad kind of fancies himself quite a cook since we got our electric range, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm, and he's pretty good at it, too. Let's have cocoa today. It'll just take a few seconds to heat up the milk.
Okay. I'll be finished in half a sec. Mother... wouldn't it be slick if we had an electric ironer, like Sally's mother has?
Of course it would. And I'm looking forward to having an electric dryer, too. Just think. Then we'd have a complete electric laundry.
Whee!
We? What?
Why, goodbye, old wash day. That's why the wee.
Really, Judy. Come on now, eat your lunch. You'll feel better.
I feel fine. This tastes yummy. I just love bacon crisp and crunchy like this.
Honey, stop wolfing your food. No one's going to take it away from you.
Sorry, sweetie, but it's really your fault. You shouldn't make them so good.
Oh, I almost forgot. A letter from Bob.
Another letter? Thought he was coming home tomorrow.
He is. He wrote to say he's bringing a friend with him.
What does he say? About the friend, I mean. Is he tall, dark, and handsome, I hope?
Well, here's what he says. Alex is a real great guy, even though he's serious-minded and tops in all his classes. He's got a job lined up with a construction gang near us, and I knew you wouldn't mind if he spent a few days with me, since it's the end of the term.
Say, pretty dull.
Alex has little time for girls.
I knew it. I bet he doesn't even dance.
And is quite a woman-hater in his way. Well, well.
For Pete's sake, wouldn't you know that goon brother of mine would bring home something that lives under a rock?
Judy, I do wish you'd speak English like normal human beings. Besides, I'm sure Mr. Phipps is a very nice young man.
I know. But just because Bob is a book cook, there's no reason he has to bring another one home with him.
Well, we'll see. Oh, there's a special message for you. And be sure and tell Judy to keep her grimy little paws off of my friend. He's got no time for babies.
What's his name again?
Alexander Phipps.
Alexander Phipps? Sounds revolting. Whatever made my dear brother think I'd be interested in a character with a name like that? As far as Mr. Alexander Phipps is concerned, he'll be left alone. Strictly alone. And with the greatest of pleasure.
Judy, is it about time you got dressed, dear?
I'm dressed.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. Go put on a dress before they get here.
For him? Okay, but nobody named Alexander Phipps would ever notice what I had on. Jeepers! Is he cool? Really cool. Johnny, Mother! They're here! And look at me, I'm a mess!
Well, what do you care? Remember? His name is Alexander Phipps.
Oh, wait till I get that brother of mine alone.
Hi, Mom. Oh, gee, it's good to be home. Oh, Mom, this is Alex.
Hello, Alex. We're very happy to have you with us.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Adams. It's nice of you to have me.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me. You're the twin without the Tony. Alec, this is the little sister I was telling you about. Judy Alexander Phipps.
How do you do, Mr. Phipps? So nice you could come.
Oh, thanks, Judy. And the name is Alex.
Did you boys have your lunch?
Oh, no. We didn't want to miss another one of your meals. Besides, we wanted to catch a shower.
Well, okay, run along then. I'll have everything ready by the time you get back.
Right. Oh, Mom, how about some of those hot biscuits of yours,
All right, hot biscuits. Judy will make them for you.
Judy? I didn't know she could. Come on now.
Oh, that sounds real good, and thanks.
Mother, you do the biscuits, huh?
Well, it'll only take you a moment, Judy.
Thanks, Angel. I think I will throw on a dress. More ladylike, don't you think so?
Yes, dear, but Alexander Phipps will never notice that.
You're a doll, Mother.
Sure do get a smooth shave with this electric razor. Hope your dad won't mind.
No, he won't mind a bit. He always lets me use it when I'm home. Dad's a swell guy. You'll like it.
Hey, you're not running out of hot water, are you?
What?
I said, you're not running out of hot water, are you? I stayed under quite a long time.
Oh, don't worry about that. Wait till you see the electric water heater Dad got us. We're loaded now. We have plenty of hot water all the time.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah?
I thought you said your sister was just a little kid.
Don't let her fool you. She's still a little monster.
Hey, you look mighty pretty. Now, about that food.
Food? Is that all you can think of at a time like this? Besides, don't change the subject. I ought to wring your smug little neck.
What's the matter now? What have I done?
Studious, serious-minded.
What are you talking about?
Tops in all his classes.
Now, Judy, Alex is really a guy who...
Well, has little time for girls.
Now, wait a minute. Let me explain.
And a woman-hater to boot. I think you're a stinker. Why do girls have to have brothers?
I love you, too. Now, simmer down, sis. It's the truth. Alex really has no time for girls. Especially you.
Flattery will get you nowhere. Just watch, Junior. Hi, Alex. I know you're hungry. You'll be eating in a jiffy. Excuse me.
Everything's ready, Judy.
Come and get it.
Sit down, boys.
Come on, Alec, make yourself at home.
Sorry to put you to all this trouble, Mrs. Adams, but it does smell good.
No trouble at all, Alex. Everything's so easy with an electric range. Possibly I'm prejudiced, but seems the food tastes better, too.
Say, I hate to be corny, beautiful, but what's cooking?
Stew. Beef stew.
Oh.
Mom knows how you love it.
It's wonderful. It's my favorite dish.
Hot biscuits. Mother made them. I'll get it, Mom.
Throw some of these tomatoes out.
Thanks.
Did he arrive? Man, he's positively frantic. A real cool Jonah. Tall, good-looking. Nothing at all like the drips around school. Uh-huh. And he drives a real shafty convertible. He really has it. Oh, when he looks at me, I get, you know, squishy. This afternoon? Oh, that's a wonderful idea. What time? Okay. Bye.
Well, that stew was really a production, Mrs. Adams. Can we help with the dishes?
Uh-uh. No KP duty around here, Sergeant. Strictly automatic. See? Oops. Some in here already, Mom.
That's all right, dear. Just put them in with the others. Oh, wait a minute, Bob. Why not do it the easy way?
Excuse me, Mom.
That used to be my job at home. Washing the dishes, I mean.
Oh, Bob and Judy's had their share, too. But thank heaven, no more washing and wiping dishes around here. And the dishwasher uses such hot water, you couldn't possibly put your hands in it.
Well, sure. That makes the dishes hygienically clean.
I'll put the Heatwell cooker in when I do the next load. See? Nothing to it, is there?
What? Okay, beautiful. Now, don't forget to call me, will you? Right.
Sally phoned and asked me to go for a swim. Thought you might like to come along and bring Alex.
Oh, thanks. But I think Alex is going to be busy.
Busy doing what?
Now, look, small fry, don't give me any trouble. All I know is he's seeing a man at the Northwest Machine Works on a matter of hydraulics. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Thanks. I will.
And the circulating air completely dries them.
My, you certainly know all about dishwashers.
Oh, not all. But to tell the truth, Mrs. Adams, anything of a mechanical or electrical nature interests me. Fits in with a hobby of mine.
Dishwashers?
Not exactly. Time study. Figuring out how to do things better in less time and with less work.
Time study. Sounds interesting.
And does going for a swim sound interesting, Alex? It's a swell day for us.
Oh, it is at that, Judy. And it'd be great, but could we make it some other time? I have an appointment this afternoon with an engineer. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons I came home with Bob. Hey, and I'd better hurry, too. Oh. Thanks for the lunch, Mrs. Adams, and have a good swim, Judy.
How do you like that? He'd rather fiddle with a hydraulic or something than go swimming with me.
You heard him say he had a previous engagement, dear.
Well, I just don't believe it. I'll bet Bob put him up to this. Brothers.
I'll do the nylon things next, Judy.
Okay, Mom.
Isn't it wonderful how this washer does all these heavy things? Imagine, pillows, bedspreads, blankets.
Uh-huh.
Judy, it isn't as bad as all that, dear.
Sorry, Mother. I was just thinking.
Thinking? About what?
Oh, you know. Thinking how awful wash day used to be for you before you had the electric water heater and the washer.
Now, wait a minute, dear.
And about how much easier it'll be when you get your electric ironer and dryer.
You don't fool me for one moment, young lady. What on earth has happened now?
Oh, it's Alex. I mean, Mr. Alexander Phipps. All he's interested in is mechanics and electricity. Maybe if I were a motor or something, he'd pay attention to me.
He's a serious young man, Judy. Your father admires him very much.
So do I. I mean, I've practically thrown myself at him, trying to make his stay pleasant. But does he like to dance or go to the movies? No. He just wants to talk about logarithms, metal stresses, heat exchanges, I don't know what all. From now on, as far as I'm concerned, he's just a schnookle.
And what, may I ask, is a schnookle?
Something to be left strictly alone.
And take engineering. Electrical, mechanical, most any kind. Think of what still can be done in the field of research. For new ways of doing things. For the generation of power, the distribution of power, and the design of new machines. Why, Mr. Adams, some of those large generators I've seen have the rhythm of music.
Music, Alex? Do you like music?